Once again, this is Chege Moreu, Man on a Mission. I greet you all wherever you are listening to this voice, whichever time of the day it is, whichever part of the globe that you are listening this from. This is my mission. My mission is to let people get aware of their mental problems, because most people don't know that they have their mental problems. They are not aware. And so when they get deep into the problems, they go, even the people surrounding them may not know what is happening. And today, I want to talk about the signs that show that people may be getting into mental problems. Because when people get into mental problems, they start getting into some queer behaviors, some things that you cannot explain. And I'm going to just suggest some of them. And then when you look at yourself or your friend and you think that these things may be happening, then you know that you are having some mental problems, and you may go for help earliest possible. And one of the things that a sign that say that people have a mental problem concerns eating. Somebody might get into eating either too much or eating too little. Actually, we have the amount of food that we eat on a daily basis. If you check yourself or somebody else and find that somebody eating either too much of the food than ordinary, somebody might be having a mental problem. If on the other hand, somebody might be eating too little in comparison to what he or she normally eats, there is some cause for concern. The other one is about sleep. When you are sleeping, definitely we have got the normal kind of sleep, and the recommended time for sleep is about 7 to 8 hours per night. But if you find yourself sleeping too much or sleeping too little, there is some concern and you should take some precaution. For example, if somebody is going to bed at 8 and then at 10 the following morning the same person is still in bed, there is some problem. In any case, if somebody behaves like that, that is going to interfere even with his working program. And so something should be done. On the other hand, if somebody keeps turning in bed, you go into bed, the sleep is not coming, and probably before morning, you have only slept for 1 or 2 hours, there is cause for concern, because probably the following morning, even when you go to your place of work, you'll keep dozing, and then things might not be all that good. The other problem is that somebody who is having a mental problem will start absconding, daily activities, things that you are supposed to be doing, things that you are interested in and you seem not to be interested in, because there are those things that you are interested in normally, and then you find yourself you are not interested in something, you look bored, you look not interested in any other people, and that kind of thing. That is what I mean is withdrawing from daily activities that you normally do, withdrawing from people, keeping to yourself. That one can be a sign that you could be getting into mental problems. The other one is when people starting abusing things. Probably you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't take those substances, and then all of a sudden you start taking alcohol, you start smoking, and that kind of thing. And for people who normally take them, smokers, people who take alcohol, start taking the alcohol out of proportions, that one can be a signal that there is a problem, that this person might be having a problem. The other one is when people even think of harming themselves or even harming others. We have got, of late, cases of suicide increasing. People, committing suicide, and then even people having others. A husband coming home from work, and then, beats the wife, cuts the children and that kind of thing. It is not normal. And then there are signs, because when somebody is normally cool, somebody is communicating with other people, then somebody starts being harsh, and all of a sudden somebody starts threatening others. That person should not be taken out of the ordinary. This person could be getting into some kind of mental problem. The other problem is when people don't perform their duties. Probably somebody is a wife, you're supposed to keep the house tidy, the house is not tidy and you don't care. You are supposed to wash children, you're supposed to, keep a program in the house and you don't do it. Then that one could suggest that somebody is getting into a problem. The other one is when people start quarreling for no good reason. You quarrel with people that are close to you, family members, even friends, and in some cases you pick fights. You keep fighting with the people for no good reason. That could be a suggestion that somebody could be getting into serious mental issues. And then there is also this other one where somebody becomes careless, or somebody who has been smart, somebody that has been known to be smart, orderly, and that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, somebody becomes shaggy, no combing of the hair. Somebody who used to iron his clothes comes out, looking shabby and that kind of thing. Somebody who used to polish his shoes. And once in a while, you see somebody walking barefooted. This is a suggestion that somebody could be getting into problem. This and many others could be a suggestion that somebody is getting into serious mental issues. And so, because you can be able to tell if it is yourself, it is good to look for help. And then, if it is somebody close to you, it is good to raise an alarm. And if this somebody is cooperative, you can even take measures so that somebody is taken to seek help. And then, like we say, even for physiological health, prevention is better than cure. And so, we are going to see a few tips on how we can take care of our mental health. And like we said sometimes back, mental health is good or even better than physiological health, because when somebody is having physiological health, probably somebody can take care of himself, somebody can even take part in some day-to-day activities. But when we lose our mental health, and especially when we get into serious mental issues, even with good physiological health, we cannot perform as is expected of us, and sometimes we can even be disruptive to our programs and to other people's programs. So I want to just give a few tips on how we can get to solve, or we can prevent ourselves getting into mental issues. Number one, in taking care of our mental issues, is we must take care of our bodies. Let us remember that the brain, which is the seat of intelligence, which is the seat of our minds, which controls our activities on day-to-day basis, is the part that is affected when we say that people are having mental issues. And then it is contained in the body. And it is this body that we must take care of. Number one, your outlook is very, very important. Because when you don't look smart, even when you meet with people might be having issues with you, and they might start suspecting that you are not well. And there are so many things that you are supposed to do to take care of your health. Number one is concerns nutrition. When you take care of your body, nutrition is very, very important. You take a balanced diet, you take good amounts of water per day. And then one thing that people don't do to take care of their health is exercises. When we get to do exercises, it is very, very good for our health. And actually, exercise is one of the very, very good treatment for depression and anxiety. And then when we engage in exercises, it enables the body to produce hormones that bring happiness to us. We have got some hormones, especially a category of hormones called endorphins. And when these hormones are produced in our body, we are happy people. And actually happy people are people that are good mentally. The other thing is that as we take care of our bodies, we should take care of our souls. And when we talk about taking care of our souls, there are some things that we do on a daily basis. And there is this tendency of people doing things that they don't like, things that they are not good at. Actually, when we do things that we don't like, things that we are not actually good at, we are forcing ourselves to do those things. And when we are forcing ourselves to do those things, it stresses us. It is part of stress because we are not happy when we are doing those things. And actually, you agree with me that when you are doing something that you are good in, it is going to increase your confidence, because what you do will bring so good results. People are going to come and congratulate you. People are going to tell you that you are going to do something good, and you know that this raises levels of your mental health, and you really feel good about it. And then something like that. When you take care of your soul again here, it is good. There is this saying that laughter is a good medicine. And there are some people who don't laugh. And when you don't laugh, I've heard people talking about Idi Amin. I have heard people talking about this other man that was a dictator in Germany. And these people were said that they never used to laugh. When you don't laugh, it is not good for your health. And actually, again, laughing produces those good hormones that makes the body to feel cool and that kind of thing. And so it is good to take care of your health by taking care of your soul. The other thing is that you should make friends. And when you make friends, surround yourself with good friends. When I say surround yourself with good friends, I mean there are those of us that don't care so much the kind of friends that they pick on. Good friends form a good social support, good social network as far as support is concerned. Because even when we were in school, we used to be taught that no man is an island. And when you keep to yourself, when you don't have friends, it is so bad. It is not very good for your health, because there are so many things that the friends do for us. For example, when we are almost giving up on our day-to-day activities, these friends come in a big way, and then they come and encourage us. They tell us, keep on, keep on. And actually, I remember even when we were in school and people are going for sports, you are going to have spectators. Actually, a team with the spectators, in most cases, does better than a team that does not have spectators. When people say, keep on, go, keep on, or even when it is in terms of running, they run faster, you feel encouraged and that kind of thing. There are some friends that are not like that. Some friends that are always going to be criticizing you, friends that are always going to show you that you are not going to come out with anything. Shun such friends. Search for friends that are going to even be empathic to you when you get into trouble and that kind of thing. Now, there is also this other thing. Give yourself to people. When you don't give yourself to people, it is not good for your health. By giving yourself to people, I mean sacrifice yourself to do something to somebody else, especially people that need help. We have so many people that are surrounding us, and they are in trouble. They don't have the basic needs. They don't have. They are not happy at all. Come on, just go to them. Tell them that they are great people, give something, sacrifice. When I say sacrifice, I mean, you know, sacrifice means some pain. Even when you don't have enough for yourself, there are those people that are going to even fast to give people to people who are hungry. And when these people are happy about you, definitely you're going to be happy about yourself, and this one is very good for your mental health. Something else, once in a while we get into trouble. And when we get into trouble, most of us get into stress, depression, and that kind of thing. It does not pay to pity yourself. Instead of pitying yourself, there is something that we call self-compassion. And self-compassion is about, you know, feeling that I'm not supposed to sit here and think about my problems. If anything, I'm supposed to move out there and then think about what I'm supposed to do, you know, about my problems. And you may be surprised, even talking about your problems to people who care. That is something about self-compassion. Because when you sit and think about your problems and you don't go out, you might not even see the solution to your problem. Many people have even gotten into serious problems. Some people have even gotten into depression. Some people have gotten even into trouble. Some people have even died because they never thought of how to solve their problems. And I'm telling you, every problem that we encounter on day-to-day basis has a solution, either from within yourself or from other people that you go and consult. There are these people that think that it is embarrassing to talk about your problems. The moment you think that it is embarrassing, you know, it is also going to be injurious to your mental health. Go out, go to people. And then finally, if you think that you cannot really solve your problems, there are solutions all over. There are people who can help you. We have got even counselors and psychologists, and they are all over. I'm one of them. You can consult people that can work with you in those times that you have problems. And so I think that you are going to get to think about those signals that we have talked about. You are going to think about those things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis when you think about your mental problems or your mental health, because with mental problem, I can assure you that even physiological problem is going to be affected. So as for now, we stop there. We are going to meet again as we talk about something else as far as our mental issues are concerned. Bye-bye.